Alrighty guys, as you can begin another Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video. This is going to be part 2 for season 32. If you guys missed out on part 1, I will link it in the description down below. Let's go ahead and see where we left off right here in terms of HP. BUUTENKS is not looking hot. Look at him. He is actually struggling right here a lot. 15% HP. He probably, I'm pretty sure I said this in the last part as well. He only probably has like a 1 or 2 good fights left in him, and we are going to pretty much preserve him for those Sun family fights, right? Those are the most annoying. Alright, so the first fight that we're going to be encountering for part 2 is right above us with this Forfeit stage against GT. This is a fairly easy stage, and let's just talk about our attack order here. Alright, so honestly, tell me right now, bro. Do you guys think BUUTENKS dies right here? I don't think he dies right here. I want to risk it all. I want to risk it for the biscuit. We can get the guaranteed super attack with the BUUTENKS, obviously. He's getting a healing tile right here, so he'll have a little bit extra health regeneration. And then this Janemba is close to his super attack as well, so we can take out both reds on the very first turn. Let's go ahead and do it like this. Let's risk his life. You know, screw it. We'll risk his life. Alright, so we'll go after the EX Buu first, right? Because he's going to have lower stats than this Red Tapion, who we will go after afterwards, right? Because my Janemba is definitely going to attack before BUUTENKS right here. And then we'll go for this purple Kid Goku, then this Rildo. You have to be careful with this Rildo, right? Because he can cover change on super attacks, and he's usually protecting this Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So after we get him out of the way, then we'll get the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then Super Baby 2 at the end. Let's take a moment of silence for BUUTENKS. Guys, he lived. He lived. He lived. 1.4 million off of that too. He's actually recovering a little bit of HP right there. We did get the full kill, no issues whatsoever. We did get both of the reds out of the way on turn 1. Alright, so now for the 15th win streak bonus, though, it's going to be right ahead of us on this 5th stage. This is an important fight right here, but it is somewhat of an, well, I would say more so than just somewhat of an easy fight right here, right? Let's go ahead and get right into the layout. Alright, so this is how we're going to run it right here. Alright, BUUTENKS definitely is going to take a back seat just because he's only at 25% HP. I don't necessarily need him. Sometimes you do see me bringing him into this fight, but I don't necessarily need him, right? So we're going to go ahead and just play it safe right here. Not really going to benefit too much off of the key restore speed tile or the special move upgrade tile right here. I mean, unless I put Piccolo in there, right? But I want him right besides the Fat Buu at all times. Plus, this way, the Red 21 will get a little bit more healing going on. She's only at 58% HP. Alright, so obviously, first and foremost, Gohan has to get out of the way right here. Let's try to kill Beerus, right? Because he can inflict us with can attack on turn 2. I doubt we're going to get through him. I think he's still going to get it off. I don't think we have the damage right here, especially because we don't have enough blue cards generated, right? But after Beerus right here, I think we do go after this Bulma, and then we will go after this Piccolo, Whis, and then the Shallot at the very end. Like I said before, very easy fight, very common fight that we have seen before a lot, right? 2.9 million points. Would have liked the 3 million easy, but that's still fine with me, right? We weren't able to get Beerus out of the way before second turn commenced, so we did get hit with his can't inflict attack thing where he like flicks you in the forehead and he just immobilizes you, but it's still fine. Alright, going straight up though. Right, 4th stage, once again, it's going to be, I mean, it's a 4th stage right here, but this fight can be somewhat annoying just because they have the Taunt Gohan, right, which is that movie, that Super Saiyan Gohan. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and run it like this. Right, I am going to be taking BUUTENKS out of bench right here. I know I wanted to save him for Sun Family fight specifically, but there's 2 reds right here, right? I actually do have confidence in him somewhat like living this at 25% HP. We'll see how it goes down. Alright, so attack order will be as follows. We'll definitely be able to get this man out of the way first turn, right? Especially with BUUTENKS right here on the setup. And then we can go for Goten, right? Because Piccolo will attack last on the first turn, then attack first on the second turn. Then we'll go for Metal Cooler and hopefully super attack this Broly with our Legends Limited Piccolo, maybe being able to go ahead and just take him out. Then we'll go for Instant Transmission and then Death Buff Goku at the very end, which is self-explanatory because he does give those death buffs. BUUTENKS is still in here, bro. BUUTENKS is still in here, and he's actually getting health from this too. 1.6 million off of that. Everything went according to plan, right? Exactly how I wanted it to go. We were able to get the Legends Limited Piccolo super attack off on that green Broly. Alright, so now legit we just keep going straight up right here. Another 5th stage. It is Sun Family. This is the faded stage where I do think BUUTENKS might croak, but maybe not, because there is 2 reds right here, which is somewhat good for us. Alright, so I'm going to use this setup right here. Right, you do see me bringing in this Cell. He does have 100% to his gauge right now, although it is going to be somewhat wasted on the blue Gohan, right, because he's going to taunt and take all the attacks on the first turn, but that's okay. That should still be fine nonetheless. Alright, so first order of business obviously is that Taunt Gohan, Goten, the transforming Kaioken Goku, and on the 4th slot, my Piccolo is going to super attack. I don't want him to just waste it on one of these reds right here. I think I kind of want to do this, right, which is very out of character for me. We actually will go for that, and then we'll go for debuff 18 and then Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 at the very end. This is definitely a change up in terms of my attack order, so hopefully it pays off. Alright, so my biggest mistake right there, the most crucial F up was, so BUUTENKS lived, so that's actually pretty good for us right there, right? But the crucial F up was that my LF Piccolo had to super attack this stupid Kaioken Goku because I didn't swap my Fat Buu over to Blast. If you guys are watching this and you guys are running the exact same team as I probably would suggest switching over your Fat Buu to Blast Attack, right? Because I could have finished off that Kaioken Goku if I had just done that, right? And then I could have went ahead and just super attacked the yellow healer Goku, and then I would have super attacked him with the red free-to-play 21 as well. Things would have went a lot smoother. But other than that, I'm still pleasantly surprised by BUUTENKS actually making the comeback right here. So next fight, once again, 5th stage, Sun Family, no key restore speed tiles. Alright, so I think we need all the help we can get with these Sun Family stages, right? And you know, at one point in time, there was a lot of me talking about how Ultra Omega, I always thought he was the best red that regeneration could offer, but you know, especially since I have like kind of this blast based setup, obviously when strike based regeneration comes around, Ultra Omega I still think is going to take the cake, but because I have more so of blast based right here, because Legends a little bit of Piccolo, BUUTENKS, right, first form Cell, this 21 actually works better with the team. The free-to-play 21 actually does work better, especially with the Zenkai 21 herself, right? But for right here, we're going to be using the Omega because he's close to his ult. He's probably going to get that off, and he's going to even transform that, right? Because he would normally get the blue card. Since he's right here on that tile, it's going to go into the ultimate. All right, so first order of business, once again, Gohan, Goten, Kaioken, and then we'll go for this guy because he does have a buff against regeneration. Then we'll go for Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, and then Goten at the very end, the Super Saiyan 1. All right, so that one actually went pretty good. One of them did attack my BUUTENKS right here, but it's still fine. He still seems to be gradually healing up right here. 1.7 million points off of that, avoided every single super attack. I would say that one went pretty decently. It was still mediocre though. All right, next we're going to the left right here. Forfeit stage next to the yellow tile. You want to avoid that yellow tile at all costs. This one's going to be annoying, bro. Look at this is such a rat team because of Nappa, bro. Nappa, so you have the support from Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, and then you have the debuffs from Nappa. Oh my god, bro, I don't want to do this one. All right, but we are going to do this one. There is a key recovery tile right here. We might just sack off. No, we don't have to sack off BUUTENKS, do we? All right, so we don't have to sack off BUUTENKS, but we are going to be doing it like this, right? He still will get the hill, but I'm worried about Piccolo, right? Because he also loves to get those hills, those just from Fat Buu or from Super Baby 2 or whoever it may be, because he can be fairly squishy at times as well. We're going to go ahead and just take a chance on this setup right here, though, right? And then, you know, it's honestly still decent because at the very least, this free-to-play Zenkai 21 will be buffing all 4 of those units right here. You can see them all highlighting, including herself, too, so 5 units. All right, so first we'll deal with Gohan, Goten, Kaioken, and then I want Nappa out of the way as soon as possible, right? And then we'll get the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, and then the healer Goku. Alright, that fight was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Forfeit stage, though, definitely did help out right there. 1.6 million, we got the full kill, no super attacks taken. And BUUTENKS is making the... Dude, it's literally the BUUTENKS comeback, the BUUTENKS sweep. Alright, but the next one is our 20th win streak bonus. Once again, this is one of those big boy fights. We got to go all out right here, and it's going to be an annoying one. Right, this is something I did talk about in the guide video that does precede the walkthrough videos right here, right? This is literally 4 greens and the 2 reds, an android setup right here, and they have synergy, right? They all buff each other, so they're going to be pretty tanky, I would say. Let's go into our layout and see what we're going to do about this. Now, to be quite honest with you guys, I think this is the best that we can do right here. I do not want to subject my BUUTENKS to this fight right here. Obviously, the Zenkai 21, she has the Zenkai stats and stuff like that. I think she'll be okay right here. BUUTENKS on the other hand, I don't think he'll be okay. Right, so we're gonna go ahead and rock it like this. This is probably going to be the fight that we take the most damage. We might not even be able to get the full kill, which is gonna suck. I kind of want to just do the attack order like this. Get this debuff 18 out of the way first, right? So she can stop with her annoying debuffs, and then the Cell because Cell's pretty squishy, and then Super 13. But at the same time, this can be seen as a little bit risky, right? Some of you guys might want to go ahead and go for Super 13 first, and that's perfectly fine. I think I'm going to go ahead and risk it a little bit. Go for the Cell first, then Super 13, and then hopefully Super Attack 17, right? Because he does eat blast-based attacks, but Piccolo's Super Attack doesn't count because he does like the little melee animation at the beginning of it, then Free to Play 18, and then 16 at the very end. Hopefully he doesn't self-destruct on me. Yeah, so as is expected, we did not get the full kill. Still got a decent amount of points from that though. Right, 3.8 million. Probably could have went up to like 4 million or higher. We didn't get the full kill though. Look at this. Even with the rush right here, we didn't get the full kill. But going into this path, going into this fight and stuff like that, I knew this is going to be the most difficult fight right here. But in terms of HP and stuff like that, we still look pretty good. All right, so next we're going to be taking a turn to the right at this Forfeit stage. We are going to be going against Sun Family, right? And Sun Family and Legends Limited Piccolo right here. Right, a lot of super attacks coming out, right? But there is a key restore speed tile. All right, so this will be the lineup right here, the team formation. You do see me skipping out on these tiles up here, right? And that's simply because Android 18, the red one, is on the opposing team, and she will debuff all these tiles. Fortunately, we can't evade all of them because she also debuffs this middle tile where our Fat Boo lies. But it's okay. I think this should still be decent. All right, so of course, Gohan first, right? Goten, Kaioken, and then LF Piccolo, right? And then after LF Piccolo, this 18, and then we'll get Angel Vegeta at the very end. Hopefully, we don't take a super attack right here, right? Because there's 3 units that could possibly super attack us. I'm confident that Goten won't hit us with it. I'm confident that Kaioken won't, but Piccolo is a different story. All right, we did it. We did a Forfeit stage, and obviously that helps out once again, right? The Forfeit stage right here, but we avoided all super attacks, right? We avoided Kaioken, Goten, and LF Piccolo super attacks. I would say that went pretty slow, but the only reason why we were able to do what we did right there is because of BUUTENKS. Our next fight is a Forfeit stage right here. It is this fight again, bro. We are completely and 100% okay and sustainable. All right, so now that BUUTENKS has actually had a substantial chance to heal up right here, we're actually going to be bringing him in for this fight specifically, right? So we're gonna go ahead and do it like this. This should be okay. I think I'm pretty sure this should be okay. All right, so for attack order, I think we're gonna go Gohan, right, and then Whis, right? If my 3 units can take out the Gohan, right, which is going to be free to play, both of the free to play 21s and the purple Janemba, if they can take out Gohan and BUUTENKS can super attack Whis, that actually kind of alleviates the fact that we can't get around Beerus's can't deflect attack, right? And then we'll actually go for the Beerus, and if things go perfectly fine, we can super attack this Piccolo as well, get both of the greens out of the way, then go for Bulma and then Shallot at the very end. All right, so that went perfectly. Went extremely smooth right there. 1.8 million off of that. Got the full kill. Dude, BUUTENKS almost is at full HP. Look at him. Look at it. So from his beginning, from the start of this journey right here, he was on the brink of death at 15% HP, and now he's just absolutely thriving. All right, next we do got another Forfeit stage right here. Right, it's against Super Warriors. Listen, it's against Super Warriors. You guys have no issue with this whatsoever. All right, so we will be using this attack order right here for this one specifically. Right, so we do have some super attacks coming in with the red 21 at 91%, blue 21 at 65%, so everything should be okay right here. All right, so low-key, I think we could do what we did last fight, or a couple fights before that, right? I think we can get this Yamcha out of the way, and then super attack this this Goku right here. Really, truthfully, I think we do have a shot at doing that. So we'll try to do that, then we'll get this Krillin out of the way, and then we'll get this guy, the green units, then Turles, and then Death Buff Vegeta at the very end. I'm just really hoping we can just knock these 2 reds right off rip. Alright, that was perfect. Right, we got both of the reds out of the way literally on turn 1. If you can get 2 units out of the way on turn 1, you are definitely doing something right. Alright, so the next fight we got, you guys are going to love this. 5th stage, look at who we're up against. Look at, you guys remember these guys? Does this fight look familiar to you? All right, so we're gonna keep the same fighters in right here. It just literally flipped them around, right? Because I want BUUTENKS to get the special move tile off right there. And this is going to be more than okay. I'm literally going to do the same attack order right here. So Yamcha, this blue Goku, And then we'll get Krillin as the Super Saiyan Goku, Turles, and then Death Buff Vegeta at the very end. Alright, truth be told, like, obviously the fight went perfectly, right? We got the 2 million off of that. But truth be told, just to tweak it just a little bit more optimally, and maybe, even if it is more optimal, I don't think it's going to be by a lot, but you can switch the placements between Turles and the Vegeta, honestly. That might be the better option. Next time we'll do that if I can actually try to remember it right here, right? Because what ends up happening is we super attack the Turles with our Piccolo, right? With our Legends Limited Piccolo. And, you know, maybe we should just be investing that super attack into this Vegeta, since the yellow over purple, obviously, right? And then right after my Piccolo, my red attack, so Turles would probably just be in an extremely compromising position, easy to take out from there. I'm not too sure. Either way, 2 million is really solid, especially like right here. Just, we're at 40 million now. Right, we're at 40 million. That's essentially just guaranteeing us the 1000 CC in general, right? But the last fight is this 5th stage, and oh my goodness gracious, this is going to be so easy. All right, so to be quite honest with you guys, I think we can just go ahead and just run it back just like this with the same squad we have right here. This is my true, like, my old reliable right here is this formation. Let's go ahead and do it like this. The last fight. Alright, so first we'll go for Gohan, right? And then super attack Whis with our BUUTENKS. Then let's just go for Beerus because he can be somewhat annoying, right? And then now, so last time I went for Piccolo first, right? And I was talking about maybe I should have went for this girl first. So we're going to actually go for that. We're going to go for Bulma first, then Piccolo, and then Charlotte at the very end. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. Alright, so I actually think it actually might be a bit better that way. 5 million buckaroos right there. 5.1 million buckaroos right there. Avoided the super attacks, of course. Got the full kill. Everything went pretty great, I would say. Pretty great. And, you know, let's see where we end off right here before we close out the video. You know, I'm actually very happy with this run. Dude, we almost had 46 million? No, dude, we were so close to 46 milli, bro. Now I'm actually kind of upset that we didn't hit the 46 milli. That's okay. Let's go ahead and see. Let's take a peek at the leaderboard. All right, so at number 1 is 46.9 million. So we're a couple ways off, right? Because these guys are almost essentially breaking 47 million. Let's see what team he's actually. Sun Family, never mind. All right, yeah, Sun Family's just. Let's take a look at our rank right here. Right, overall. I want to see where we lie. 1,663. Honestly, not bad. Right? Honestly, not bad at all. Especially when you consider, like, when I made this path, guys, I took a hit in points in a lot of these routes right here, especially like going over to the right side, just going straight up right there. You know, I was going for the more safe route because this is pretty much known as one of the most annoying seasons that we've ever seen right here. This was a difficult season overall, right? And for me to basically go for the easier route and still nearly break 46 million, still be in the top 3,000, I'll 100% take that. So before we hop on out of here, let me know in the comments down below, where did you guys rank? Did you guys rank higher than me? Did you guys rank lower than me? And how did you do during the season right here? What did you guys think of the Sun Family fights? Especially that Sun Family fight at the beginning is going to give me PTSD. With this stupid, the Gohan, I mean, well, with the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, right? This was such an annoying fight. I really hope we don't continue to see this fight, man. But that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys did enjoy the content, make sure you guys leave a like, a comment, maybe even consider hitting that subscribe button. Later!